Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't
what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave very close.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
He better not cause any trouble.
distract you.
What's going on? What's he running from?
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere, but drawing your weapon will turn them hostile.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlar sarayına mutlak. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Somebody help me! Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Alarislik!
Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda
Praise God, you've saved me! All the city will know of your sacrifice! would anyone want to do that? My family's sick and dying.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Just a few.
Are you sure
Evvelki
you know
sefer
how to
elimizden
use that?
kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Good to see you, brother. I trust you're here for the funeral. Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
Hungry. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. What's he doing? I need food. I'm so hungry.
Gözünüzü
Just a
dört
little
açın.
money.
God favors me. You will not win.
Kime devam istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyecek. Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Ama kaybettim. Kime boyun eğiyorsun? Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim.
A few coins. All
It's
I
forbidden
ask
for
is...
you to do all over.
What would make someone move so quickly?
Somebody, please help
You have
me.
no business here. Leave. You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Leave now. Down, infidel!
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. Have any money? Help! He's attacking me! Somebody do something!
I'm not hurt. Watch it. I was very lucky, young man.
Over here! Kill him!
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
Excellent timing, I found something you'll find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
Something? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Mercy, please don't hurt. Help! Help!
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Turn back now.
İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Dediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? I will catch you! Geber kafir! Seni gözüm kapalı bir yere. Gel buraya. I will end your life. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? May God have mercy on your soul. Beni yere
I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Get him! Pass your head! Over here!
Stop him!
He just killed someone! Guards! Over here! What? Who's done this? Tell me! Murder! Guards! All right, where are you? Guards! Who did this? He just killed that person! Guards! Come quickly!
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
You nowhere to run! He just killed that person! Guard this in quickly! He's a murderer! God,
These are dark days indeed.
Neredesin?
You will not get away from me!
I know what you did, and you won't get away with it!
Who did this? God almighty!
Who could have done?
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
What are you on earth?
Why would he do that?
What a fool! What is that fool doing? What are you on earth?
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Geber! Sizi kaçırmasına izin vermeyin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
لن يكون ذلك عاديا. تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك.
Seni yenemeyeceksin. Seni yenemeyeceksin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber!
Please, sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
He's going to hurt himself. What's he doing that for?
I wonder if he's being chased by someone.
He'll hurt someone at that speed. He must be late for some...
What you did, and you won't get away with it!
I'll take you down! Where are you? Found him! You cannot run forever! I see him! I'll get you!
Yeah,
You will not get away from me!
He's trying to kill me! Help! He's attacking me! Somebody do something!
He's trying to kill me!
Help! He's gone mad! He wants to kill me!
Deserve it!
He's gone mad!
God shall punish your actions! He's attacking me! Somebody do something! Please! You made a grave mistake! He's attacking me! Somebody do something! You die now!
Spare me! Help! Please!
Your life's here now! You've nowhere to run!
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Ne istiyorsun?
Help me.
سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
Help.
What a fool. So he's murdered.
May God have mercy. Oh, what's this? Oh dear, how could...
Less!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Less!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
لص حقير
This is an ill omen.
What happened here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the man. Take yourself from my sight. What is it that you want? What happened? What happened to this poor soul? Oh no! What happened? God Almighty. Oh no! What happened?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. It's going to help someone.
Be more careful, I beg of you.
That man seems to be in a hurry.
I stand for you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
I wonder
He
what
will
Jack
march
said.
on Jerusalem next.
I wonder if he's
We
been
must
chased by
end this
someone.
before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You will die here! Don't get away from me! تعالوا بسرعة!
Another minute and they would have made off with you.
How did this happen? What's this? Look! What happened here? Oh, how terrible! Someone search for help! You cannot run forever! You couldn't have gone far! Tell to the infidel! We have this under control. After him! Faster! What happened here? No, you're no equal.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Away with you.
Why are you doing this to me? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Just a little more, I beg of you. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a You're hurting me!
Give
May God have mercy on your soul.
You wish to die?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
I'll have your head! Take you down! Death to the infidel! Time to die! Give up! You become a star!
You won't get away with it! God!
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you help? Help! He's attacking me! Somebody do something!
Awesome! You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Leave this place.
He's trying to kill me!
إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه يأكل.
Kill him! Stop him!
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
kapalı bile yetersin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Onu yenemeyeceksin. Belki fazla değil. Seni yenemeyeceksin. Ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Keep up with him! Don't let him get away!
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity. To reclaim what has been stolen. To turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
All I ask is for a
Kill him! Give up! You've nowhere to run! Stop running! You cannot escape! Time is gone! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Kime gol vermek istiyorsun?
I'll get you!
Stop running! You cannot escape! And thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It is a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mu'alim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Pick up arms against
go away in a hurry. Could I interest you in... Leave, peasant, before I make you. Curse the one who's done this. Where are you? What is that fool doing? Damn fool must be out of his mind.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded areas.
Geri dönecek. Bu sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
You wish to die?
That's impossible!
Er ist ein toter Mann, wenn er sich erneut hier zeigt. Stop him! Stop him!
Un assassin! Ma colère sera terrible! Je vais t'étriper!
Deine Körper nicht entkommen! Deinem göttlichen Urteil! Stop the hell! You're done for! Just give up!
Was that absolutely necessary?
You'll never get away!
Oh,
Kill the assassin!
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to...
Maybe you haven't stood enough already. God save
Keep up with me! Don't let him run away! Get in here! You'll never get away! Maybe you haven't noticed, but أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. You will not win.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I wouldn't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassin!
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
C'est trop facile. Tu me fais peur.
Je vais t'achever. Je vais libérer ton âme. Je vais te traquer comme un animal. Je suis l'épée du Seigneur. Je vais mourir. Maudit. Pour la gloire du
C'est trop facile.
Et pas à la hauteur. Tu me fais perdre mon temps. Les flammes de l'enfer vont purifier ton âme. Ton âme brûlera en enfer. Diable incarné, je vais libérer ton âme. Tu ne peux pas m'échapper.
The time for games is ended.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
Oui, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin! It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah! Vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
They're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this. Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.